I'm Kate Kelly with America Comes Alive, where you'll find great stories simply told.
Crayola crayons are the best-selling crayons in America. They were invented by a chemical company in Peekskill, New York that specialized in industrial paints. Peekskill Chemical Works was started by Joseph Binney in 1864, and the company made its name selling lamp black to foundries and cast iron stove manufacturers. Joseph Binney was joined in business by his son Edwin and a nephew, C. Harold Smith. When this generation took over, they began using the name Binney and Smith. Their main product in the 19th century remained industrial paint. Edwin Binney was in charge of the laboratories. Harold Smith traveled the world looking for new pigments. Among those he brought home from overseas was one of their top sellers, Barn Red. In the meantime, Binney's chemists found that they could make carbon black industrial paint from a byproduct from oil drilling. This development led to a company move to western Pennsylvania near oil fields. Binney patented an apparatus that permitted the mass manufacture of carbon black, and the company was off and running in the industrial paint field. As the company processed the carbon black, Binney assigned his staff to find ways to use the waste from the slate removal process. The result was excellent, inexpensive slate pencils. This provided Binney and Smith with a reason to contact the school market. In the early 20th century, school children used small, two-sided blackboards called slates instead of paper. As Binney and Smith sold slate pencils to schools, the sales representatives kept hearing two requests. Teachers wanted dust-free chalk for the classroom, and students wanted inexpensive wax crayons. Soon the company was producing antiseptic chalk, a chalk that wasn't messy. Teachers loved it, and in 1903, Binney and Smith produced their first box of 8 colorful crayons. Alice Binney, a former teacher, came up with the Crayola name. Each crayon was wrapped in paper and labeled by color. In 1911, the pigment division got a boost from B.F. Goodrich when the tire company ordered an annual supply of 1 million pounds of carbon black. Black tires looked better, and they soon saw the pigment extended the life and durability of the tire. As both divisions of Binney and Smith expanded, the men decided to divide it. The pigment division focused on paints and pigments for industrial use. The Crayola division sold school products. The company factory for both divisions was now located in western Pennsylvania. During the Depression, Binney and Smith hired farm families to hand-letter the papers and wrap the crayons. This provided work for Binney and Smith neighbors in an economic downturn. Over time, certain farms became known for their color specialty. The Crayola division continued to add products including markers and colored pencils. The big seller, however, has always been crayons. In 1949, the box was expanded to hold 48 colors placed in a box with stadium seating. And in 1958, the classic 64-color box was introduced with a built-in sharpener. In 1993, 96 colors were packaged into what they called the big box. Binney and Smith was not the first wax crayon in the market, but they gained a reputation for producing an excellent chemical-free product that was safe for children. Over the years, the company added colors and has also responded to public pressure on certain names. Renaming the flesh color crayon Peach, and Indian Red was changed to Chestnut, though the company explained that Indian Red was really a reference to a red dye in India. No matter, the public wanted a new name. In 1993, Crayola ran a Name the New Color contest. Almost 2 million people entered. The oldest winner was an 89-year-old woman who submitted Purple Mountain's Majesty for a new shade of purple, and the youngest was 5, who submitted Razzmatazz for a raspberry-colored red crayon. In 1961, the company became publicly held, and in 1984, Binney and Smith became a wholly owned subsidiary of Hallmark. In 2007, they changed their name to Crayola, LLC.
I'm Kate Kelly with America Comes Alive. Look around and see what inspires you.